Okay, first of all, welcome back. We're on to part 5 now of the Coffin and Andy and Leyley. Um, just so you guys know, this is me after I've already recorded part 5, and after I fixed everything. I did more. I know the last episode I did say I messed up my saves. I ended up fixing it and then recording part 5, but I kind of messed up by like I didn't mess up the gameplay, but I messed up like the recording itself. So I had to go back, redo everything all over again so I can get back to the spot that I was. But this is just me telling you that my reactions and stuff like that, I'll probably like try to reiterate the things that I say, but my reactions probably won't be all that surprising because I've seen everything already. Or at least I'll let you know when things get new again for me. But this episode, and then I also did a double recording and recorded the next episode as well. I'm still within chapter 2, so anything beyond chapter 2, I don't know about. That this is just like a PSA for that. But yeah, with that being said, let's get into the video. All right, here we are. We're back. As you can like, this is me showing you like I have gone through and played a lot. But yeah, like I said, we're just gonna start off back in the dream world. I also did go back and see the cutscene, so I know how to do that now too. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm gonna start off showing you the cutscene, but then I'm gonna actually go back and do the route that I did, which I ignored it. Well, I didn't ignore it. I think I accidentally went past it. I couldn't figure out how to get to the cutscene, but I did end up going back and doing it. But so actually, you know what? That's doing too much. I'll just go back myself now and fix all that. But yes, I do. I do. Also, I went back, got the cutscene, and then I went back again and went through the other door. But I'll show you guys this door first, and then yeah. By the way, the doors kind of sort of don't matter. If you go through the right door, as far as I know, as far as I made it, the door didn't matter. Maybe it'll matter like towards the end or something like that. But as far as I know, it just ends the same way. At least this little segment does. I'm trying to remember. I end up here. I know there's a way to get another flower without like actually like using any. Yeah, like this. I think I use one for this path. And then if I do anything wrong, I'll probably just reset. But yeah, then I go over here. I come back. No. I'll go back. Then down. This path. I'll make it here. I have an extra flower, so I get to take this. Found a present. Inside is a lemon muffin disguised as birthday cake. Oh man, kind of takes me back. It feels so weird rereading this, but I'll deal with it. You get lost in your thoughts for a bit. I'm home. Oh, what's that you got there? My teacher gave it to me. That's nice of her. She gives one to everyone on their birthday. It's not special. She's not getting paid to do it. So she's going out her way to try to make you smile. What's crazy is I read this already and I'm still messing up the lines. Hey Andy. Yeah. Isn't it interesting that when it's your birthday, you have your classmates come over and stuff, but when it's my birthday, we can never afford anything? I've got some pocket money. Want to go buy a cake? Nah, it's not like my friends will show up anyway. They're always busy when I ask them for anything. Even when I haven't set the date yet. More cake for us? I don't know. Come on, let's go. I'll buy you something. Hee hee. Okay. Frozen cakes. Quiet you. I'm on a budget. Yikes! $20 for whatever the hell that is? No thanks. You edited me. Cut that out. You already know. No profanity this early. Not this early anyway. You watch the indie scouts the cakes, or more accurately, their prices. Accurately. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but I'm just making sure. Say, I've got an idea. How about instead of a cake, we get the muffin value pack? What? Those muffins taste like lemon extract and sadness. If I put whipped cream on them, you'll have a dozen cakes instead of just one. Ha. He just can't afford the cake. Okay, fine. But then you'll also have to watch Hyper Gore Splatterbrains too with me. That's age restricted. You'll have to ask Dad to. No, we still have it. We do? I thought we rented it months ago. Yep, Mom said just keep it at this point and never to go back to the shop again. What's short-term thinking? Well, whatever, deal. Die, you son of a bitch! No, spare me! I'll never fuck your ugly whore of a wife again! Ugh, my intestines! Why do you like this movie again? Because I was told I can't watch it. Oh, of course. Well, happy birthday, Leyley. Thank you, thank you. I'll remind mom to put some money aside for you next year. Nah, it's okay, huh? I think this birthday stuff is fucking stupid anyway. Watch your mouth, you little shit. I gotta cut so much of this out, bro. But it is. So what if it's been another year? It's all nonsense anyway. Who cares? Well, I for one, then that makes a grand total of one person who cares. Fine, I'll just buy something on my own then. And I happen to like these sad lemon muffins. So guess what you'll get next year too. What if they stop making them? They won't, but if they do, I'll make my own just to spite you. Your existence will forever be celebrated with lemon-flavored dough and preservatives. God, no, at least get the chocolate ones. What? You like those better? Why didn't you say that at the store? I thought you wanted the lemon ones. Only because I thought you liked them. No, and I didn't just say you liked them. I mean, didn't you just say you liked them? I was lying so you could keep playing coy. Haha, okay. I'll get the chocolate ones next time. Nah, these are growing on me. Thanks, Andy. You're my favorite lemon muffin. So you pretend to like me? Nice. Haha. Wish for something. I wish my brother loses all his friends and never finds love. Wow, thanks. Hee, you're welcome. I noticed that in like some of my readings, I get very slow, so I'm gonna stop doing that. I think that's also why like a lot of my recordings get long, because I take too long to read. Well, I'm not a slow reader, but sometimes I get like tired and sluggish. So I'll try to be more upbeat and emotional. That way we can just get this going. The good old times. Okay. Okay, right here is where the other door would take you as well. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to save on top of this one. Right? And then I'm going to load up the previous one, pick the different door, and show you guys that, just to show you guys what's over here and how to do this part as well if you like play the game yourself. But if I remember right, you just switch all the little eyes to the right side, to the center. And then there you go. And then you make your way back to where you came from. You touch the center one, and the demon talks to you again. Torso. Well, hello again. This is not the path to your home. Oh, up here is my realm. You must return to your own. I thought I was already in the demon world. This is the realm in between. Entering the wrong realm unsummoned will result in your death. So it's fine as long as you're summoned. So why not summon me to your realm? Why summon me here in this crap land instead? Return home, Tar Soul. I am expecting those souls. You can't tell me there's another realm and then not show it to me. Return now. I hope you didn't even entertain it. Where am I now? Oh, it's so tiresome. And I've had it up to here with these stupid flowers. Yeah, it just ends the same. But you do get that little extra cutscene, and that's just what I was showing you. Granted, I think that like messes with the ending, and because like I said, I'm gonna stick with my choices and stuff like that. I'm gonna go back to where I was. And I tried collecting these, but I don't think there's a way to do that. So I'll just, I kind of gotta stomp them all out. Ashley. Andy, is that you? Help me get out of this shithole. Come on, wake up. It's not funny. I'm trying, jackass. Do something. Help me. Oh, thank God. Hold on. Give me a second. Cut this out, editor me. Okay. I was a hair away from taking you to the hospital. Huh? Why? That would screw us over, wouldn't it? You wouldn't wake up no matter what I did. God, Ashley, don't scare me like that. What time is it? Like 10 in the morning or something. Mom and Dad should both be at work right now. So whatever you say, I guess. You're only being nice because you treated me like shit last night. I treated you the way you deserve to be treated. Or actually, no, scratch that. Considering you kept pushing me around all day, I think I was pretty fucking lenient with you. So anyway, this episode is titled Andrew and Ashley in the Home Sweet Home Invasion. What kind of knockoff cash grab show is that? I'm not interested. Well, it's definitely all about cash grabbing. I mean, boo! No, thank you. No, I saw that. You're into it. Let's go. No, it sucks. But I'm so nice that I'll roll with it for now. I'm not gonna lie. It sounds like a W episode to me. I'd watch it. Mom and Dad live somewhere down this slope. I skipped a message. My fault. Like I said, I'm probably just gonna blow through this whole like little process because yeah, I already seen it. I'll like do extra stuff for you guys though. Try to do a little extra stuff. The original recording was like an hour and some change because I was like seeing a lot and I was talking a lot too. Like this. Let me just go. This can't be the right place. Look how nice everything is. No, it's got to be this. She did sound happy when she talked about their new place too. What's their last name anyway? What do you mean? What's their last name? The nameplates are on the doors. Did they go to Dad with Dad's name or Mom's? Dad's name, right? Why would they change that at this point? I don't know, to throw us off. You really make it sound like they don't want us to find them. Just a feeling I got. Well, whatever. Let's find the house of Mr. and Mrs. Graves. When I first heard their names, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit like thrown off, but at the same time I was like, I kind of like it how like the name of the game is called like the Coffin of Andy and Leyley, and their last names is Graves. But it also tells us Ugly Van McHitis. But it also tells us like with them talking about going with either or of the parents' like names, it also tells you like their parents aren't married or anything like that. That wasn't a detail I caught on like my first time around. I'm glad I'm coming back to see all that. Here we go. Did you just knock? No one comes to open the door. All right, all good. Whatever. Let's just find a way in. Yeah. Huh? I just went down. Come on. Come on. Look at this place. They've got a garden and everything. Doesn't matter. We'll find our pockets and go. Oh, I think he said we'll fill our pockets. I don't think I read that right. The back door is locked. Yeah, I noticed his window off rip. I don't think I realized it was open though. I just saw like it just looked different and I was like looking at it. I think this window is open. Can you reach it? Nope. We got this. Once again, like if you like think this is like disingenuous or something like that, I apologize because like I kind of had I gotta get you guys the episode, so it's not like I'm like, oh guys, sorry I can't record anymore because I've seen most of chapter 2 and I had to restart. Like I'm not gonna do that. It'll be alright. We still got. Actually, I have no clue how like long this game is, but I'm sure we got a decent amount of content to go. So it's too high. Lift me up. Well. Oh, no good. It's open, but held in place by a latch and on the side of the window. Damn it, my fingers can't reach and hunk it. So we got the stick. Lucky, I think I'll like dial it back on like the little banter and things like that too. Andrew helps you climb through the new open window, a newly open window. Give me your hand. I'll pull you up. Thanks, but I'd much rather just open the front door for me, or you open the front door. Oh yeah, that would be easier. I think I did like I like went through and like checked everything in here too. Like I was messing with stuff. Like I was like, dang, this is how they're living without their kids. I mean, they're gonna have like a little like conversation about it as well. Not so fast. Now, what do we say? Thank you very much. Wrong. Try again. Exceptionally well done. That was an earth-shattering performance. Yes. To think you'd open a door so swiftly and with such grace. Stunning, marvelous, breathtaking. These are but a few words I'd use to describe your ability to trespass. May I come in now? Look at her. She's all happy. You may. Great. Then let's split up. I want to get out of here as fast as possible. Hey, there was something I was wondering about. Right now, can it wait? Our situation is kind of time sensitive. Well, it can, I guess. Good. Then tell me later. I, as of right now, I don't remember what she had to say to him. I don't think I got to the part where she tells him. Let me close this. But I was very there's like a lot of like drama that goes on in this episode, and I was so like unready for it. Notice how there aren't any photos of us here. So what? I guess I'm a little offended. It's not like there were any pictures in general in our last place either. True, but now there are some. Why not of us too? Guess we're too ugly to put on display. Right, maybe that's it. You're supposed to say I'm pretty, and you're supposed to be robbing the house. Get to it. I love how he like intentionally like just disregards what she said. Inside the closet are clothes, as well as toys and some rope. You close the closet. Okay. They say toys, they really mean like sex toys. I didn't register that as toys though. I thought when I read the picture part, I like assumed they meant like, oh, they got new kids or something like that. And the toys in the closet was supposed to be for kids. And that's how I connected the dots. But after seeing everything that happens, it's not like a spoiler, like incredibly important to the story or anything, but it's like a detail I didn't pay attention to. The dresser is locked. We're stealing, so we need the key. You found the letter. It reads, "Sorry to hear about what happened to the kids. I agree. It was probably a blessing in disguise. Don't feel guilty. It's not your fault. The Lord has sorted it out for you. P.S. Since Andrew won't be finishing college, is there any chance my daughter could have his textbooks? Those are ridiculously expensive. Thanks in advance. Much love to you and your husband." I'm not gonna lie, bro. I think I did read this the first time. My first reaction was like kind of like standoffish. Reading it again, bro. This is such a like a dickhead thing to do. Especially like, I mean, I understand them books are a heavy penny. They're a heavy penny for you to pay. You never told me you dropped out, but yeah, that's crazy. But you see what money does to people. I didn't. It was supposed to be on pause until I got out of quarantine. Though, given the situation right now, I guess I did drop out. Well, tough luck for their daughter. Your textbooks are in ashes now. Damn. So is that money. Tragic. I forgot what comes next. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, the key's down here. Never mind. I lied. My fault. Purchasing a house. There's also a key. Gotta adjust your key. There's like a little like comment or something like that, but like literally everything. Oh yeah, I forgot this little tidbit. Everything in the house, Ashley shits on it. Your parents have lived here for only a few months, yet somehow they managed to hoard all this stuff and a spare bed to boot. Money is clearly no longer an issue, and the extra bed implies there are no issues in their social life either. Like literally everything you click on, she like kind of like shits on it a little bit. I find it funny, and like it like really speaks about her character and being spiteful towards her parents. Where did he go? Where'd my brother go? Is he in the room? Yeah. Oh yeah. My parents seem to have picked up some new and exciting hobbies. Tell me more. I don't think I will. But now it makes sense why mom kept hassling us to move out. I wouldn't want my kids around while I'm doing that, whatever they're doing either. Oh yeah, I got the key now. We gotta open the. You found the key. Nice. What's in there? There's no sight of any jewelry, but you do spot some paperwork. It reads, "Dear Mr. and Mrs. Graves, you have opted in for compensation for damages caused by our company's error. Our representatives would be glad to meet with you. Please come and discuss the matter further at your earliest convenience." Flipping through the folder, something else catches your eye. It is the death certificates of Ashley and Andrew Graves. Huh? I didn't know we died 3 months ago. What the hell is this? I guess that explains why mom kept telling me not to call. It must have been spooky getting phone calls from a ghost. That's... Okay, I'm gonna pause for a minute just to like elaborate. I don't know why she like didn't want them to call. I don't think like the ghost part really makes sense because I don't know how long they've been in quarantine or anything else like that. They said quarantine was lasting like way longer than it should have, and I do remember it saying something about some months. But like even at this point of me seeing in the future, I don't understand why her mom didn't want them calling her. My like going assumption right now is that her mom, or their mom I should say, is doing some shady stuff, and like she didn't want them calling them for two reasons. One is because, as she just told us, like these are documents between them and the company that messed them up, and it would make sense that she doesn't want them calling them so that they don't have evidence that they're not alive. And that's how they're able to purchase the house. That's why they're able to leave their kids and stuff like that, is because the companies are paying them out for this stuff. I don't know if they're in on the whole organ whatever business. I don't think they are. It's never brung up again. For where up until I'm at, it's never brung up again. So I don't know, but I don't think she's in on that. I think that the company is just paying her off, and she's just cool with it. And obviously, like, to you, you probably don't know. I can't say too much, but everything will like come into play in like the coming, what's it called, interactions. Someone has entered the house. Oh shit! Isn't this too early? They should have been home yet. They shouldn't have been home yet. You considering shooting whichever parent just came in, but you can't offer the souls of the dead. So you hold off on that idea. Is someone there? Hi, Mom. It's just us. See, this part made me pause because I didn't. Even right now, I don't understand why he did that. I really don't understand why he just jumped up and did that, bro. I was so mad the first time around too. I was debating on like putting my like reactions to the first time and not like or something like that. I may do that. I don't know, but yeah, I was actually like pondering what his idea was. My conclusion was like Ashley did it to him, so I'm like maybe he's like, instead of letting her take over, he wants to take control of this situation, which honestly is something that's very smart on his part, knowing that she like messes things up for him. So him taking charge like this actually does make a lot more sense. But regardless, if they plan on like giving their souls to the demon, like she just said, or just thought about doing, then how can you do that if he plans on talking to him? So I don't know why he did that, but we'll get into it. I'll stop chatting. Welcome home, Andrew. What are you doing here? Surprise, we came for a visit. Oh, I see. How are you home so early? Did you get fired? It's my day off. I was just out shopping. How did you two get inside? You left the door unlocked. You should really be more careful about that. Did I really? Here, let me help you with those groceries. Thanks. You should have let me know you were coming. How about some coffee? Where do you keep the grounds? In the top cupboard, but what about the quarantine? Well, I love how her face changes. Like how her face looks. She looks like Andrew, but I don't know. This is her face. How her face is, and how she went from being like stale to like the face she's making now. So I don't know if she like, I don't know if she's hiding something or what, or like she feels like she doesn't seem guilty of anything. She doesn't look guilty. She doesn't look like she cares at all, really. But we'll keep going. Any milk in yours? Sure. Let me go wash my face. Oh, so they can afford this fat house, but they can't afford some creamer. Okay. Just play along for now, please. Guess I'll make some coffee. Your mom's purse. You got a bit of cash. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. My first time around, I did that. I went straight for her purse. I was like, we came here to steal. We're gonna steal something. And then after like everything with like the calling and stuff like that, her mom telling him not to call and her just flat out not answering. Yeah, I was like, it's kind of valid for you to like cough up a little bit of money. But then don't. This is not me in real life. I would never steal from my mother. But in this given circumstance, it makes more sense for someone to make that decision. I'll say that. There's not much in the fridge right now. I'm making coffee. You brew some coffee. So I saw the fire on the news. What happened? What do you care? Kicks her. Well, first we got evacuated after they gave us the go-ahead to leave. Since we've been cleared of our parasites anyway. Interesting. She's sweating bullets. I didn't notice that the first time. She's looking off too. On the news, they said everyone died. That would certainly make the story sell more. Anyway, we're here now. Neither burnt nor full of parasites. I'm just glad you're safe. Yeah, you sure look like it. So, quite the upgrade from our previous place, huh? Where'd you get the money for this place? Did you finally win the lottery? I wish. This house needs some serious repairs, but the area is so worth it, don't you think? The perfect non-answer. They even hold barbecue events here with the neighbors. Barbecue events, just like on TV. I thought that was all bullshit, but no. They actually do stuff. They actually do that stuff here. But you stick out like a sore thumb. You'd be surprised. I'm actually quite well liked. Though it's probably all thanks to my cooking skills. It's a shame our Ashley didn't inherit any. Hey, what the hell? She's actually very normal for seeing her dead children. But then again, I guess she knows they're alive because they kept calling her, so it makes sense. Sort of. The rest of the conversation is dreadfully boring. You don't contribute anything to it because you can't keep up with Andrew's lies. I'm not gonna, Andrew is a great liar. Andrew is a almost scary good liar. I don't know, the fact that he like snapped on this immediately, like when Leyley lies, or like when with the whole like hitman thing, her lying and acting was awful. But with him, he's like the perfect actor. I don't know. And the fact that he didn't skip a beat at all, it's actually scary. I'm not gonna lie. I remember I was told to like watch Andrew and stuff like that, but I don't think this is what he meant. But I'm watching this specifically because that's crazy how he's like this guy that's like super depressed, super like messed up mentally and stuff like that. But then he can switch up personalities like that. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just surprised to see how good he is at adapting. I don't think I caught on to that the first time around, but I'm definitely seeing that now. And if you're being honest, you don't want to talk to your mother in the first place. Well, it was good seeing you. Your father should be coming home soon, so I really need to start making some dinner. Oh no, don't worry about it. I'll make something. You know full well that was that was her way of telling you to get lost. Oh boy, I can't wait to hear how Dad has been. He must have all kinds of stories repairing this place. That's true. Why is she looking away? I don't know. I'm not gonna keep speculating or guessing because I truly don't know why she like acts this way. Like if sometimes she's like really aloof, sometimes she's like really like stressed, and maybe it's like the developer being lazy and just using the same facial expressions. But some of these I feel like are intentional. Some of them I feel like maybe it is a slight laziness, but I do feel like the facial expressions really do mean something, especially when it's a different one as well. Like she keeps the same stone cold face until like a specific thing is said, and then it goes to her being like sweating or looking off or something like that, and I feel like it's hinting at something that I quite don't know yet. And it's like it just got me on edge the way she's acting. Anyway, why don't you go rest? I'll fix us something. Sigh. I'll take you up on that. Thank you. Mother leaves. Like she seems tired though, if anything. But like I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how the story progresses. I'm probably not gonna get to exactly where I was before. I think I'll still make it like 5 and 6, but I'll stop where I stopped at 5, and I'll stop where I stopped at 6, and then just do it like that. But the time probably is going to be shorter because it's not going to be as much of me figuring shit out. I'm not going to lie. The hour and a half was most of that was me. Like 40 minutes was that me trying to figure stuff out. Obviously, I was going to like edit everything out and make it like 40 minutes or something like that. But even still, I was definitely taking my time. Somehow your burglary attempt ended up with you cooking your victim's dinner. Go ahead. Make something, you smooth talker, you. Let me see if I remember. Granted, me knowing doesn't mean like I still forget a lot, so you be patient with me. You got some potatoes, scrumptious carrots, and then the onions. I wonder if the game will comment on me like not reading the cookbook, because that was a thing like I did do. And there was another thing, the knife that we're gonna use to cut up these vegetables and meat, is the same knife he used to kill those guys in our apartment building. And Leyley comments on it later. I'm not gonna lie, I thought that I was gonna be able to grab these knives and cut it with that, but no, he actually doesn't acknowledge that. And that's like a little tidbit I'm like very like concerned about. I don't know why he did that. I don't know yet, but I just wanted to point that out, and it probably will come up later and I'll read it. I don't know if it's in this episode or the next one. The meat in the fridge. You have nothing to cook. I thought I grabbed the I have to read the cookbook first. Makes sense. Sorry, I'm skipping all that. It was just them talking about how Andy likes to cook, or Andrew likes to cook. I'm still trying to be respectful of the fact that Andrew likes being called Andrew and not Andy. Same thing for Ashley. I still instinctively say Leyley instead of Ashley, but maybe I don't know. Maybe it's me being weird. You have nothing more to cut. You got the meat. You cut the meat. You got nothing more to cut. Throw them all in a pot. You have all the ingredients prepared. Wait, what? Oh, you don't. What's left? Chopped onions, chopped meat, chopped carrots. There's 3 vegetables. I'm missing one. My bad. There we go. Now we go in here and we chop the potatoes. Yep. Dang, I missed it. But yes, this is the part where she questions like him using the knife. He's like, yes, why? I hope you washed it first. I've kept it clean, obviously. Anyway, that should be all the ingredients. Yeah, I found it very strange, and I feel like that's important later, but we'll see. We'll see. I want to know. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like, to me, I feel like a lot of like, I don't know. Maybe I'm reading into the little stuff, but that's because I'm like really into the story. I like genuinely like the story, and it's like it keeps getting deeper and deeper. All like the little tidbits and knowledge, like the cultist thing, the building, and it being burned down. I also did make a connection between the building being burned down, the news, and all that other stuff. Like, first and foremost, okay, I think I remember most of what I said. I'll try to reiterate it the best I can. But I made the connection that you start off knowing that the water and everything else gets poisoned and it's toxic. People get sick, people get parasites. Then as you're listening to the news, the guys on the news that are responsible for it, these random companies and stuff like that, are talking about some, hey, don't try, I'm sorry for drinking the water, but drink our soda instead. And dudes on the news are like fighting over it. It's like, bro, drink this soda, not that soda, this soda instead. And it's like the soda is just as bad as the water because the water's poison. The soda is toxic and like very harmful. Leyley likes drinking the soda, by the way. I didn't pick up on that until now, but like the soda that we bought her and gave to her earlier, that's like the game telling us that she likes this soda. So I truly don't know what's in the soda, but maybe it has something to do with Leyley's like emotions and things like that because she drinks it and he doesn't. But yeah, and I was like, well, the company's probably poison the water, so people get sick. When the people get sick, they die, they sell off their organs, and they still make money off of the people that's still living drinking the soda. So it's just a win-win for the company altogether. And they're probably making enough money to pay off families that are dying. I mean, having their family members die to said causes. That was like my big brain blast thought or whatever. In my head, I don't think I'm wrong. Like if that came out later, I'm not gonna lie, I will not be surprised. But I will be geeked in the fact that I was right to begin with. Like I'll be more happy about being right than I was like knowing that. I don't know where I'm going with that thought. But yeah, that's my running assumption. And up until where I'm at, I still believe that. So yeah, actually, I could tell something is up. Spit it out. I have something to tell you. But first, you have to promise you'll agree. I will absolutely not promise that. Okay, then never mind. Stop being annoying. What is it? Ugh. You're going to be such a bitch about it. I really wanted you to come to this conclusion yourself. But since you won't let me spell it out, for you, we have to kill Mom and Dad. No, none of that. I actually need their souls to recharge this clairvoyance dream thingy. Do you really? Or are you just saying that? Huh? Pretty fucking interesting that you'd mention this now of all times. I did try to tell you before, but you blew me off. And again, I was hoping you'd come around on your own. Shame on me for expecting anything from you. Let me think about it. What's there to think about? Okay, I did get stumped earlier trying to figure out what she was talking about, where she's like, I was trying to tell you earlier. I'm thinking like maybe she said something in the car, but I don't remember anything specific that she said. I really don't. But we'll see. Hey kids, it's good to see you. Oh, and hey kids, it's good to see you, says Dad with all the enthusiasm of a dead fish. One extremely tiresome dinner later. Phew, that was a riveting conversation. What did we talk about again? Anyways, I'm sorry kids, I'm exhausted from work. I'm heading straight to bed. Could you two clean up? Okay, Also, I'm gonna keep trying to like repeat some of the same stuff so you guys can like not get weird. I don't know. To me, it's weird that I know certain things. So like, I like it better when I give you guys genuine reactions. I don't know if you guys care or not, but I myself want to keep this as natural as possible. So yeah. One thing I did notice though was like the dad being so aloof and them talking about his enthusiasm and stuff like that. I don't. There was never a part where they like explained why he's like that. They just said that's just his personality, and I was just like, okay. But I would have thought that he had the same. I'm surprised that he didn't have the same reaction that their mom did, and like talked about, the fact that their kids are alive. And that just leads me to like assume like they knew. It's not like they didn't know. Even with the death certificates and stuff like that, I think they were hiding the fact that they knew that their kids were alive. And that's why I'm not too partial to being against their parents as much as Leyley is. Leyley like absolutely hates their parents, obviously. I don't, because I still don't know what's going on. It's still very suspicious, and I feel like they're playing a game right now. They're playing the game, and they're playing their cards the best way that they can to ensure that everyone's okay. They know that their kids are alive, and they know all this other stuff, but they're like hiding things. They're telling them not to call them. I think they're like really trying to hide something, and I can't really say too much about that other than like I think I kind of sort of respect it, especially as a parent. It's like you should be fooling your friends and family just so you can fool your enemies. If she's really like it, if they're good parents and they know all this bad stuff is happening, me personally, I would do the same thing. If I knew all this stuff was happening and they were targeting my kids, I would act aloof and I'd try to keep them alive as possible. I mean, as alive as possible. But granted, they didn't send them money. They didn't send them food. They kept like telling them to stop calling and stuff like that too. So it's not like I can't really say they did anything to ensure that they were alive. But at the same time, I can see why they're not surprised they're dead. I don't know. I'm still stuck on like the fence of like whether or not they're great parents or not. I'm sorry for that. It can't be done. The dishes, the robbing, or the killing. Robbing nor killing. The more I think about it, the less doable it is. It takes one report and the authorities to put us on the radar. And if anything happens to our parents, who do you reckon is the prime suspects? Well, surely not their two dead kids. But were those documents? Those documents even official? Well, even then, surely the poor Graves siblings perished in the fire. Trust me, it only takes one person to start digging into it, and suddenly we've not only alerted them we're alive, but also revealed our recent whereabouts. We're better off mugging random strangers who have no connection to us. And what makes you so sure this bitch won't snitch on us anyway? I don't know why I pronounce it so hard, like this isn't her mom, but she probably would say it like that. Seems to me that she already sold us off once before. I mean, assuming she believed me earlier, there'd be no reason for her to do anything. She's the kind of person who'd rather stay out of it anyway. I fucking knew it. I knew it. What? You're all about being so careful, but when push comes to shove, you stick your head in the sand. Hell, since you think everything is all good, why not stay here and play Happy Family some more? That part pissed me off. Her saying the whole like he sticks his head in the sand, like that pisses me off because she's like acting like she doesn't like put him in awkward positions and stuff like that. Like she makes him do stuff. Like if I was forced to do all the things that she's made me do, I would keep my head down as well. She's nothing but danger and a red flag, obviously. I love Leyley. I love her personality and everything else like that, but her decisions, how she affects people and stuff like that, her integrity, all of that is just awful. And I'm like slowly more and more I'm starting to see why the demon calls her Tarso. I'm not gonna lie, that's a hard nickname or like name period, but it definitely fits her. I don't know. I would love to see like the demon interact with Andrew and see like if he can see colors of like souls and stuff like that. I wonder what Andrew's looks like, because obviously he's not a saint, but at the same time he shouldn't. I don't think he's as what's the word sadistic as Ashley is. Like he's not evil. He does what he has to do, and he does like things based off of like his own common sense, common knowledge, best interest, etc., etc. So I don't know what color his soul truly be. I wouldn't exactly describe him as righteous, but I wouldn't say he's malevolent or evil either. So I don't know. Hell, since you think everything is all good, why not stay here and play Happy Family some more? Bet you like that, huh? You seem to get along so nice. I'm only keeping up appearances, right? Yeah, she literally called out the fact that she knows he's lying and she can't keep up with him. So what is she talking about? And so was she. It felt to me it was the same as ever. Ashley, are you kidding me? she's just being difficult, and you can see it on her face too. Like she knows she's like, I don't know. It's like she knows what she's doing, but she doesn't care. She cares more about like her feelings and stuff like that more than Andrew's period. And then on top of that, more than like any other situation, she loves trying to manipulate the situation to benefit her and her feelings more than anything, no matter how wrong she knows it is. I don't know. I, I still want them to like come out on top, kind of, because they were done wrong to begin with. I still feel like anything that your kids go through is definitely like a parent's issue. Like your parents are supposed to be the ones that guide you and make you good people. So if you have a terrible upbringing, it doesn't surprise me that you are a terrible person in the future. Granted, they are like in their 20-somethings now, so like they do hold some type of responsibility for themselves. But even still, like they were stuck in quarantine. They were starving. Of course, they were going to be cannibals. Of course, they were going to take whatever opportunities they could by the horns. So I understand, I get it, but I don't know. It's like they can't draw the line to where enough is enough, especially with the killing. I understood stealing, but killing them is crazy. Especially, I don't know. That's kind of on Andrew's part, getting them caught too. Like he could have just shut his mouth, hid under the bed or something like that, and they could have went to sleep and they could have snuck out after stealing. So I don't know. We'll just keep going. I'll add on whatever I can later. Listen, I chose you, didn't I? I chose you. So if anyone is playing happy family here, it's you and me. So you're saying you're not happy? Not that I didn't know that already. Fuck off with that. That's not what I said. If you'd keep your end of the agreement, everything would just be peachy. I've been behaving. No, you haven't. But that's not what I'm talking about anyway. I agreed to behave, and you agreed it's just us now. Funny, because I remember agreeing to bury Andy and Leyley. That is funny. I think you're misremembering. I'm not, because it's the only reason I'm here in the first place. I don't understand why she said it's him that's misremembering, because she specifically said, okay, whatever that means in practice, meaning whatever it meant to him, like the progression of her not calling him Andy no more, that's what she was agreeing to. So whatever his interpretation of it was, that's what was agreed upon. That was the understanding. But now she's saying that he misinterpreted her understanding of his understanding, and that feels so like backhanded to me. And it's like, it makes sense to like her, I guess, but not to like anyone else. Like if you say you understand someone's understanding, then you can't turn around and say they misunderstood your understanding of their understanding. And I don't know. I probably don't make sense, but in my head that I'm confused. Maybe someone else isn't, but I very much am. I'm not, because it's the only reason I'm here in the first place. Then you must have misunderstood me. Look at her. She knows it. What? If you don't like it, why don't you stay here with mommy and daddy and be a good little murder boy? Why don't you leave me to rot? Clearly, and then here goes the gaslighting and the manipulation, bro. You're the one who doesn't like me. It's all about Andy with you. Real. I like this part. I like this part a lot. Well, guess what? Andy is dead. Look at her. You're right. I really don't like Andrew. I'm sorry to hear that, because Andrew is all you'll get. Now isn't the time for this anyway. Let's just leave. I'll figure out what we'll do with the money and the trinket. If we're leaving anyway, if we're leaving anyway with the trinket charge, we'd at least have the means to save safe. I'd get that, but if we leave quickly, there'd be no need for anyone to look for us. Why? I noticed this before, but I'm still questioning it. Why is he holding on to her belt loop? Like, it doesn't make sense. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. I really don't know. Andrew, I don't believe you for a second. That woman could keep. I don't believe for a second that woman could keep her mouth shut without being dead. This looks so crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Not the belt loop part, but the her holding a knife and standing in front of him like this. Ahem. What are you two whispering about? Nothing. Did you need something? Just like peas in a pod. I don't suppose you've gotten any friends you could go stay with. Oh. There isn't enough space in this house. There's a whole bed and a couch. I don't see why they couldn't stay here. And then granted, like everything that happened, I still don't see why she said this. I'm not gonna lie. Like maybe it's something in the future we'll figure out later. But as of right now, in my head, I'm like, bro, you could house your kids that are fresh out of quarantine and give them some type of shelter and safety, especially considering he can't go to college because he's dead and she is also dead and she can't get a job. So I don't know. Despite it being far larger than the last one, and you're both already in your 20s, I don't know how else to say it. No, that was another thing. That's how I knew like they were in their 20s. I thought they were like between like 16 and 19. I didn't know they were already adults, but I probably should assume that after he said he was in college and stuff like that. But then again, like you could be like 18, 19 and in college though, so I don't know. But with them saying that, I did understand like, yeah, you're in your 20s, you should try to move out. But I feel like she should have gave them some time for that at least. I don't know. No, it's yeah, we're not fucking planning on living here. Thanks for the invitation though. It's not like you're unwelcome to visit. There's just no room to keep housing you indefinitely. Yeah, I get it. But since you're already here, I guess one night won't be a problem. But you need to start looking for somewhere else to stay first thing in the morning. I don't know. Maybe it works different wherever they're at, but I honestly don't understand where exactly they're supposed to go. They don't have money. Places are being burned down and quarantined, and I'm sure it'll be difficult for them to have a job. Those three reasons alone would probably have you wherever you're at for at least a year, at least here in America. I don't know. I think this is like based on like the UK or like somewhere else in like Europe, but that's still crazy, I don't know. Even over there, I don't believe that. But you need to start looking for somewhere else to stay first thing in the morning, and it should probably be two separate places. See, that part got to me. I don't know why she said that. I still don't know why she said that, but it hit me hard. I get it though. I would say the same thing, but I don't know. That's a tall order after all our earthly possessions were burned to the ground. It's amazing what money can buy once you have a job. It won't buy you a house immediately. You at least need a month or so to get rent, and then the deposit is probably another half month. Like, bro, I doubt either one of you is getting a decent job beyond minimum wage. So most definitely make my minimum 2 months. Speaking of which, I have a morning shift tomorrow. There's a spare bed in the basement. Andrew, you could take the couch. All right, good night. Good night. Well, aren't you going to bed? I'm not tired yet, so you're under my roof right now, and you will go to your designated sleeping areas immediately. Sleep now or get out at once. You pretend to go to bed until your parents fall asleep. That part threw me. This whole time she was very like, nonchalant, like I said before. But her blowing up, I don't know. It made me seem like something else is going on, and she's like hiding something. But then again, there's nothing else pointing to that. So I don't know. I still like feel very offish about their parents, especially the dad. I don't know why the dad is so like, he's even more nonchalant than Andrew and his mom. So I don't know. You pretend to fall asleep until your parents fall asleep. Going to sleep is the worst. During the day, all the noise and Ashley's never-ending bullshit keeps your mind occupied. But at night, alone with your thoughts, there's nothing to distract you from yourself. Despite having every intention of going to pick a fight with Ashley, you drift off into sleep. Okay. And with us making it to Andrew's dream, I'm going to have to end it right there. I like the fact that I want to end it right here. I can't remember if I ended part 5 right here or not, but I'm going to do that. I like the fact that we picked up in Ashley's and Leyley's dream, and now we're going into Andrew's dream. But yeah, we're going to end it right there. I kind of don't have anything extra to say other than, if you made it this far, like, sub, comment, all that good stuff. Comment how you feel about their parents. Like, I feel like I should start giving like specific prompts more, but if I do get more comments, I do want it to be about something more specific and on topic. I want to see what people think about their parents. I honestly don't know how I feel about them right now, but yeah. But part 6 should be up sometime soon. Maybe tomorrow, maybe this Saturday, we'll see. But yeah, with that being said, that's it and that's all, and I'll see y'all when I see y'all.